They're in the gate, and they're off. Big Pete bounces out on top. Ashwin's Orb is there, and Old Chester from the far outside races up too. Those three across the track into the opening turn. Down inside, Big Pete tries to hold a narrow lead. Ashwin's Orb is right there. Old Chester 3 wide racing up to be third. Blunder comes away fourth and toward the rail with Thatch right there to fifth. They're only 3 lengths off the lead. A break of 3 from there to AC's Analyzer, who comes away in sixth. Hornbeam is seventh. Hey Boss is eighth. Predominate toward the inside is racing in ninth. And Atomic Tone settles in at the back, 8 lengths off the lead down the backstretch run. And the opening quarter goes in 24 seconds flat. 5 furlongs from the wire. Ashwin's Orb, short lead. Old Chester prompting from second. 2 lengths back to Thatch on the outside. Big Pete has tailed off into fifth. Passed at the rail by Blunder. Blunder's racing up on the leader's heels toward the inside. Farther back in the field, Hornbeam is picking it up. Hornbeam with a wide rally up on the far outside. Round the far turn. Ashwin's Orb holding on to the lead. Opens up by a length. Thatch takes over second. Old Chester gives way. Blunder's buried at the rail. Hornbeam a sustained rally on the outside. Up to be third as they come for the quarter pole. Ashwin's Orb off the turn in front, still in front by 2. Hornbeam full out, Thatch is there too. The rest with work to do, top of the lane. Hornbeam has rallied to the front. Hornbeam takes over with 1 furlong to go. Thatch is now second. Ashwin's Orb gives way. Predominate late on the scene with Atomic Tone. 16th to go. Hornbeam clear by 3, and Hornbeam does it. Hornbeam from off the pace scores by 3 in the end. Atomic Tone was second. It's tight for third. Thatch or Predominate. They're in the gate. And they're off. Powder River toward the outside, and Smarmy is there. Tempered Time and Guanaque down toward the rail. Up the chute they go. Smarmy comes on through to take the lead, and Powder River comes on to grab second. These two go 1-2. Tempered Time backs off them to settle in from third. Up the chute and onto the main track. It's Smarmy in front. Powder River a stalking second. Guanaque's up into third. Tempered Time is back into fourth. Davida advancing outside fifth. Compelling Smile second to last early. And Tap Dancing Lady the trailer. 5 furlongs from the money. And it's Smarmy in front by 3/4 of a length. Powder River is a stalking second. Guanaque tucked away third and toward the rail. That opening quarter goes in 23-2. There's 4 furlongs to go. Smarmy heading for the far turn, still the leader, keyed up while doing so. Powder River still second. Davida advances up on the outside and takes over third. Guanaque's back to fourth. Opening half in 47 seconds flat. They round the far turn. Smarmy still in front. Powder River cranks up the pressure. Here's Powder River to take the lead right off the turn. Smarmy's back into second. Davida set down for the drive, and here she comes. 1 furlong to go. Powder River short lead. Davida alongside and to the front right at the 8th pole. Davida in front and now opening up. Powder River is back into second. Tap Dancing Lady late on the scene for third, but Davida, a sharp winner by 3. Powder River was second. Tap Dancing Lady was third, and Smarmy was fourth. They're in the gate. And they're off. Big Sport bounces out on top. 1 for Richie goes with that one, and these two hook up early. They've opened up by 2.5. Big Sport keyed up to the front, opens up by a length. 1 for Richie racing in second early. Honorary Degree comes away third. Thirsty Betrayal off the rail racing in fourth. Crime Spree fifth. Tetsu sixth. Ego passed on inside seventh. And Totalizers at the back, 8 lengths off the lead. Heading for the far turn, the opening quarter in a sharp 21-4. 1 for Richie coming back at Big Sport. And these two knock heads with 3 furlongs to go. Right in behind is Crime Spree trying to squeeze through down toward the rail. Thirsty Betrayal sent up 4 wide. Honorary Degree 5 wide. Tetsu's in behind them. Off the turn, 1 for Richie. Wide off the turn, but in front. Wide opening at the rail for Crime Spree. Thirsty Betrayal is there. Tetsu comes on between. 1 furlong to go. And 1 for Richie to catch. The lead is still 2.5. Tetsu runs up inside of Thirsty Betrayal, and Crime Spree is there. Everybody chasing 1 for Richie, who rambles home. 4-length winner on the wire. Tetsu got second. Thirsty Betrayal was third, and Crime Spree fourth. They're in the gate, and they're off. California Express breaks alertly. Insolito is there. Supremely as well. Pine Valley down toward the rail. Up the backstretch they go. California Express and Insolito to go head and head, and Insolito tugs up on through to take the lead 5 furlongs out. 3 lengths back to Pine Valley, who comes away third. Final Approaches racing fourth. Scratch-offs now fifth. Constitutional Law advancing toward the inside from 6th. Lucky Smiles now 7th. Supremely buried at the inside in 8th. Norgay wide while 9th. Cougar Jack is racing in 10th. Cobblestone is 11th. And Vintage Vinyls the trailer, 21-1. Scorching opening quarter. Insolito steps out to lead by 2. Constitutional Law with a burst on the far turn, angles off the rail, and is coming after that lead. And Pine Valley is there too. And they're off the turn. They're into the stretch. Constitutional Law has taken the lead and spurts away. Leads by 2. Pine Valley fights on. Supremely up into third. Insolito gives way. Not giving way. Constitutional Law. 5-length lead and 100 yards to go. Pine Valley left behind in second. Supremely was third. It's tight for fourth between Lucky Smile or Norgay. They're in the gate. And they're off. Awkward start for California Twirl was squeezed back soon after the break. Good beginning for Bluff City down toward the rail. So to Trackmate from the outside, and Tis 2020 races up. Hard to Come By is there, and farther out is Rungus, but it is Tis 2020 who steps out to lead as they race up the chute and come for the main track. Rungus comes on to grab second. Hard to Come By is racing third. Bluff City toward the rail. Fourth, Traffic Master right there in the thick of it. Fifth, Summon Your Courage is now 6th. Frank's Honors on the move inside. 7th, Trackmate is back into 8th. Hallow Point is racing in 9th. California Twirls 10th by 2. Mr. Midway 11th by 4. The trailer is Princely. The opening quarter in 23 seconds flat. 4 furlongs to go. Tis 2020 steps out to lead by 2. Tis 2020 heading for the far turn in front by 2. Rungus is under pressure trying to hold second. Summon Your Courage moves up on the outside. Hard to Come By back fourth and toward the rail. Traffic Master's finding stride now. Traffic Master advancing while in between. Trackmate moves with that one. Coming for the top of the stretch. Tis 2020's under pressure. Summon Your Courage has taken over the lead and heads for home in front by 2. Trackmate wide off the turn. Traffic Master's right there too. Frank's Honors in behind. 1 furlong to go. Summon Your Courage. Narrow lead. In between Traffic Master. Up the inside, Rungus is there. Down to the final 16th. Anyone's race. Traffic Master, Summon Your Courage. Rungus at the rail. Trackmate outside. These 4 to the wire. Traffic Master comes away with the lead. Oh, it's tight. Traffic Master and Summon Your Courage ended up very tight on the wire. Rungus was third. And they're off. T-Max hit the ground running, so too Happy Clouds and Free Drop Matty on the far outside. Those 3 fastest out of there as they head up the chute, and now they're joined by BG Warrior, who comes blasting up on through. So BG Warrior on through to the front. T-Max is right there. Second, Happy Clouds racing. Third, Crackalacking is 4th. Holiday Decision is on the move from 5th. Santa Fe Gold down inside and up close 6th. Farther back, it's Free Drop Matty on the far outside in 7th. Followed by Morning Boss in 8th. Carmagia 9th and toward the rail. And Pachuca is the trailer, but only about 6 lengths off the lead. It's a pretty tight pack. And that opening quarter goes in 22-4. Far turn run. T-Max the leader. T-Max steps on it now. Opens up by just more than a length with 3 furlongs to go. Holiday Decision emerging from the pack to be second for the run to the quarter pole. Santa Fe Gold is down inside of horses. Happy Clouds in tight in between. Carmaghia's coming up the rail. Pachuca still with a lot to do. They're off the turn. They're into the stretch. T-Max in front. In front by 5 with a furlong to go. Santa Fe Gold fights on from second. Free Drop Matty finding stride late in the game. Carmaghia down toward the rail, but everybody is chasing T-Max. T-Max with a 6-length lead, and T-Max will ramble home. Wrapped up in the end, glides under the wire, the 5-length winner. Santa Fe Gold was second. Free Drop Matty was third. It's tight for fourth among Crack-a-lacking Carmaghia or Pachuca. And they're off. Gun it toward the inside. Surveillance, Toronto Toro, Heart Rhythm, Hear My Song on the far outside. As they race up the chute and come for the main track, and Gun It down inside is sent on through to the front, but there's company. Here's Heart Rhythm on the outside of Toronto Toro. They're 2 Surveillance, and on the far outside is Hear My Song. Those 5 across the track, Hidden Scroll, tugging at the rider down inside, advancing up. 5 back to Ready to Pounce, and Major Fed the trailer. 22 and 4 for the opening quarter mile. Gunnit's in front, heading for the far turn. Toronto Toro is prompting from second. They're 4 furlongs from the wire. So it's Gun It in front, far turn run. Toronto Toro second. Hidden Scroll tucked away in behind while third. Surveillance is right there, 2 fourth. Heart Rhythm spun out 3 wide, 5th. Hear My Song racing 6th. Ready to Pounce is down inside 7th, and Major Fed's the trailer. Coming for the top of the stretch, Toronto Toro has taken the lead. Toronto Toro's off the turn in front. Gun It is back into second. Surveillance is there. Hidden Scroll's in behind. Ready to Pounce is rallying boldly down inside. In very tight though, 1 furlong to go. Surveillance short lead. Toronto Toro, Hidden Scroll, Hear My Song, and Ready to Pounce. Now these two go on with it. Hear My Song on the outside, Ready to Pounce down toward the rail. Here's the wire photo. Hear My Song or Ready to Pounce, either one. Surveillance and Toronto Toro. And they're off. Pontiffany breaks alertly, and Spiteful is there. Eclipsed far outside. Sweet Ginger comes on through. Super Tale of Houdini backed out of there as they race up the chute and come for the main track. In Spiteful comes on to take the lead and strides out to lead by a length. Sweet Ginger keeping pace toward the rail second. 2 lengths back to Eclipsed on the outside third. Super Tale of Houdini in between with Pontiffany. They're right up close, only about 3 lengths off the lead in 4th and 5th. Farther back, Papa Says Yes now 6th. Total Discretion down inside 7th. Forgot Password in 8th. Psychologist in 9th. And Jersey Gold the trailer. Far turn run. In Spiteful, still the leader. Holding on to that lead, opening up a length and a quarter. Eclipsed cranks up the pressure now. 3 furlongs out. Quarter in 22 and 4. Eclipsed coming after In Spiteful. These two knock heads to the quarter pole. Super Tale of Houdini pops outside from third, and Pontiffany's on the scene on the outside 4th. Off the turn, into the stretch, Eclipse short lead. In Spiteful fights on toward the rail. Super Tale of Houdini is set down at the 8th pole and kicks it in to high gear. Super Tale of Houdini in front by 2. Eclipsed fights on with Pontiffany, and all the rest are coming for the finish, and it will be Super Tale of Houdini by 3. Pontiffany second, and Total Discretion was third.